My name is Reinhard Hiller. I'm Managing Director of the CPGR, that's short for the Center for Proteomic and Genomic Research. I'm speaking about our ideas and perspectives and how to reorganize the R&D process in the biotech sector for enhanced innovation. My organization provides support to scientists in academia and industry, and which is linked to the mandate that my organization has to enhance the outputs that are produced and generated by the scientists. And you can measure these outputs by way of patents and publications, but also graduates. And what we find is that as we provide the support and we grow the number of these outputs, it doesn't have a direct impact on innovation, which means that sort of the outputs are sitting in the research domain, if you like, but they're not translating into innovative new products or any product that has a social economic impact. And so what we started to do in the company is to develop some ideas in how we can interact with the stakeholders across the innovation chain to make sure that the outputs that we generate and the outputs then that the scientists generate can be translated into innovation. The main challenge, I think, is that firstly we've also just heard this in the morning, we've a rather linear paradigm of innovation. So most people think about innovation as occurring across a linear chain, and I don't think this is not the right paradigm. So we have to think about innovation as a system, almost like a 3D bubble, where all of these things happen at the same time. And so what we face is that whatever we do does have a limited impact because the people are not talking to each other. There's a lack of connectivity in the system, and the biggest barrier to innovation flowing is when people not speak to each other, because innovation happens at the margins. So it happens where two different kinds of systems meet. And what we want to achieve is that we bring various stages and systems and components of the innovation system together and make sure that they're actually talking to each other, and we create a flow of innovation. We facilitate that process. Well, the long-term vision for my company is that we grow in response to demand, and we create the capacity that we need in order to tackle all the challenges, but also the opportunities that we see. At the moment, what we face, and that this is not so dissimilar from many other companies in South Africa, I would say, is that we're facing an economic downturn in Europe, and there's funding constraints in South Africa, and what we find is that we have to be smarter and also leaner and more agile in developing new ideas and innovative new ideas and new processes in tackling opportunities and challenges. But in general, the idea for the company is to become, I think, a #1 player in that space and as an enabler of biotech innovation.